everyone. Welcome to today's episode of Alpha Tec-Talks. I'm Noel from Alpha Technologies, and today I'm very honored to have in studio with us a very special guest, Joris from Biamp.
Thank you, Noel. Thank you.
Welcome, Joris. This is quite an incredible experience to have Joris on show today with us. We've had the pleasure of Joris in our offices for the past couple of days, talking about Biamp, and we're going to do the same with you guys today on our show of Alpha Tec-Talks. So, Joris, I wanted to ask you just a couple of questions, if you don't mind. So, over the past 2 years, what has Biamp released?
Biamp released a lot. The last 2 years, we keep on doing acquisitions. The last acquisition that we did was Niche, a Danish brand where they were really active into the control.
Needs the controllers.
Correct.
Okay, that's a Needs, guys. So Biamp has taken over Needs.
So what Needs is now become a part of the Biamp control family under the names Aprimo and Impera. But of course, Biamp remains on developing new technologies themselves. We have our Tesira range that what is the core of our video conferencing system, of our DSP solutions that we have. And we've recently launched the tesiraforte-x solutions with the new processors on board and specifically driven for video conferencing area. So also, as you know, tesiraforte-x is our open platform, what you can configure via the Tesira software that we know for all our other devices. And we, aside of that, launched also the new devio-x, what is related to the Devio family, what we are calling our Biamp ecosystem, where we are going to connect only Biamp devices via Cat5 cabling with launch on board. And also very proud on that new video bar solution from Biamp together with an audio bar if you don't need the camera.
Fantastic. Right, so I heard you mention launch. Tell us about launch.
That's an interesting technology, Noel. Launch is the newest Biamp algorithm to help the integrator, the programmer out to win and buy himself a lot of time. So launch is the Biamp programming algorithm. I'll explain you quickly what it does. The algorithm, the software, if we can call it like that, it will first start to do room acoustic measurements via the microphones of the devices, via the speakers that are into the room. It will completely start measuring the room, reverbance, SDI, those kind of things. It will put that through the algorithm, and that's the nice part, no programming needed, no laptop needed to program the device. It will do it all by itself.
So it literally does the whole room correction, takes all the acoustic reflections into account, and it sort of fixes up the audio to match that specific space.
It delivers a high-end programming all by itself.
This is actually quite amazing because let me give you an example, right? So you walk into a boardroom that's concrete floored and it's got glass everywhere. And this bar will actually, or whatever Tesira product has got the launch button on, it will actually correct for those reflective surfaces.
Any acoustical room we can handle.
Oh my word, this is awesome. Right, so we recently did an unboxing video of the VBC 2500, right? Can you please tell us a little more about this bar?
Extremely important, extremely new technology. What do I mean? We were one of the last ones to come out with a video bar.
Okay.
There are many video bars, audio bars outside there. So during the development phase, we realized that it needed to be spot on, and it's up to the integrators to decide if that is the case, yes or no. So you all know the technology that we have with the beam tracking technology, the parlay beam tracking, that technology that we have that is incorporated into that bar. Aside of also the Devio technology that I just mentioned with devio-x, so the full DSP, automatic programmed DSP functionality with Launch is incorporated into that bar. So we are completely aligning all our products together. So the new video bar has every technology that we ever had before incorporated into that bar. Automatic shutter as soon as the call starts. Privacy is important. The shutter opened, it's indicating towards the people into the room that your call is active, ongoing.
Okay.
And very proud, actually, we're working with that bar with 27 microphone elements.
27 microphone elements
Yes.
in a single bar.
27 microphone elements.
That's
Why?
incredible.
Why do we use 27 microphone elements? I mentioned it already before, the Parlay beam tracking microphone.
Okay.
So we're constantly tracking in 3, or I should say 6 different zones, because we have a horizontal tracking array, but also a vertical tracking array in 3 different zones. Why? We are not always sitting down. People are walking around in meeting rooms, standing up. So you need to have different angles of capturing. The beam tracking technology, as you know from our Parlay microphones, is to avoid picking up unwanted noise.
Yes.
Now, noise in a meeting room is a very, very annoying thing.
And it's a given. You'll always get noise in a meeting room.
Correct. And on top of that, we have added Biamp AI to that.
Oh, Biamp AI. Okay. So what is Biamp AI all about?
A new or the newest algorithm that Biamp has created, the Biamp noise algorithm.
Okay.
So noise, I mentioned it already before, is annoying or can be annoying. Now, let us go and look a bit in what is noise. How can we categorize that? We have 2 kinds of noises in meeting rooms, in conferencing rooms. We have the static noises, what we can define as an air conditioning unit, a fan into the meeting room, the fan of the laptop, of the screen, that kind of noise that's being picked up via the microphone of the bar or any conferencing room and is being amplified towards the far end.
Yes.
Now, let's be honest, an integrator, a programmer that knows his DSP, it's not that complicated to filter that out.
Okay.
But you have a second sort of noise, what we call non-stationary noise, non-linear noise, and that is more challenging. There, with all the respect for the best programmers into the world, they need to be very, very creative to filter that out. So Biamp realized that, and what we did is, for a long period of time, we're making noise. We made noise, we recorded that, we analyzed what that kind of noise did, and all those analytics we put into a library. And at the same time, we wrote a noise algorithm and brought that together. So as soon as we pick up noise and the library, the Biamp AI, captures that, it will filter it out.
Oh, wow. Okay, that sounds pretty
I
intense.
can give you a couple of examples. For
that would be
example, for the listeners here, I have some papers. I can bring the papers together, play with the paper.
Making quite a noise.
Sorry, can't hear you here. So I have your bag, plastic bag. While we're talking, sorry, no, can't hear you. Okay, so let's stop with the funny part. That's what Biamp AI tries to do. We go exceptionally here with the plastic bag here, playing with the bag. I don't think that's going to happen often into a meeting room. But again, going back to the non-stationary noise, the tapping on the table, the guy that is nervous during a meeting, playing with his pen, or happens a lot, table, microphone 50 centimeters away, and we're starting doing mails, we're tapping on our keyboard. That is often happening. Or
absolutely, yes.
Or during a meeting, we forgot to mute our cell phone, phone starts ringing, immediately being picked up towards the far end. That can be annoying, and that's what we are ducking, canceling with Biamp AI.
Okay, so that actually helps to sort of keep the find audience engaged, because now you've removed all that sort of noise out of the equation, and now you can really focus on the presentation at hand, right?
Correct. Bring the conference, bring the meeting room to a higher level.
Oh, this is wonderful. So I want to ask you a quick question. This Launch and Biamp AI, is this hardware or software?
It's software. Software, algorithm, so completely made by ourselves to increase the satisfaction, it's not the right word, the comfort of the integrator, of the programmer, to win time during the project. It's all about money.
Yeah, of course.
Our CEO always says, get in, get out, get paid. That's why we do our job.
Absolutely. That's actually wonderful. So, what are the plans for the Biamp AI noise algorithm going forward? Because now you guys have obviously set the bar now. So, what are your next steps from here?
That's a very difficult question. Now, into the Biamp family, you have engineers and you have salespeople. And the engineers, unfortunately, are not sharing any product roadmap with us salespersons. You know why?
Why?
They're telling that we're talking too much.
But that's what we do.
Now, what I can say to you, Noel, is Biamp AI, the Biamp AI noise algorithm, is, as from today, the new Biamp standard. So in all new upcoming Biamp technologies, you will see Biamp AI added to that. So I think that's very good news.
That is really good news. So this technology is going to be seen in all your new products going forward. Basic part of, we can expect it in there, it's just going to be there.
Correct.
Okay, and so for the installer, as Joris mentioned, it doesn't take long to set up Launch. I think you like to use the example, that you can charge 2.5 hours programming time.
Correct. So we know that programming time needs to be invoiced, of course. And we will need to keep on doing that. Labor needs to be paid, but
Of course.
we want to help the integrators, the programmers there by, if you can do a programming in 10 minutes or a programming in 3 hours, what are you choosing?
Absolutely. The 10 minutes, of course. And Launch will do that. So I want you to mention as well today, what are we recording our show on?
Excuse me?
What are we recording our show on today?
Good call. We almost forgot to mention that. Of course, the new VBC 2500 bar with camera. Don't forget, we also got the ABC, but then the people shouldn't see us. So
yes, exactly.
See us.
They'll just hear us, right?
Yeah, correct.
So, guys, just to reiterate, we are actually recording today's show off a VBC 2500 Biamp video bar.
I have another thing that I maybe need to mention.
Tell us.
Unified communication systems.
Yes.
That's something that we didn't touch on.
We haven't actually, yes.
For Biamp, of course, that's extremely important. No matter which partner we are or where the end user, because it's the end user that is deciding which UC platform he's using, we can do it all.
Yes.
We need to be also very honestly that we see Microsoft Teams growing very quick.
Exponentially over the past few years, right?
So Biamp, of course, we see that also. So we already had an extremely good relationship with Microsoft, and Microsoft certified team solutions was already on the radar. We had our Devio products already certified. Our tesiraforte-x AVB VT4 was certified, but we don't stop there. So Microsoft Teams was very active in the small to mid-sized meeting rooms, but
yes,
not a lot, or actually almost nobody was able to get a certified system or to provide a solution that could become Microsoft Teams certified for large meeting rooms.
Oh, really? Okay.
Now we had quite a long discussion with Microsoft on that, and we offered them Launch. Now, a lot of talks with Microsoft with some Launch, as I mentioned, is an algorithm, a programming algorithm. We explained them how it worked, and All right, they were a bit confused because normally hardware is becoming certified, and we were suddenly talking about software algorithms. Now they looked into, and I'm very, very, very proud to say that Launch as an algorithm has been Microsoft Teams certified.
Wow, that is incredible.
Yeah, that's indeed incredible because with Launch, what is an algorithm and not the hardware? Of course, it is linked towards the hardware.
Yes.
But what means that with all the devices that Biamp has into the product portfolio that have Launch on board, we will be able to be Microsoft Teams certified. Remember, the devio-x has solutions up to 8 AAC channels. Even the tesiraforte-x up to 16 AAC.
16 AAC
So
channels.
means 16 microphones, 16 Biamp microphones that we can hook up.
Yeah,
That's a big room.
that is a big room.
Push Launch, let it do the configuration, and it is a Microsoft certified Teams room solution.
Yes. Just like your boss said, get in, get paid, get out.
Correct.
And it's Team certified.
Correct.
How awesome is that?
Yes, it is.
Absolutely fantastic. Okay, guys, so that brings us to the end of our show today. Guys, for more information, please head over to Biamp's website where you'll find a lot more information on the bars and the technologies we've discussed today. You'll get that on www.biamp.com, or you can visit our website, www.alpha-tec.co.za. Click on products, click on Biamp. You can read a bit about Biamp there as well. Click on the Biamp logo, and that will take you to the international link as well. And guys, so that you don't miss any future shows and you get alerted when new shows have been uploaded, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our YouTube channel, as well as hit that little bell button so you never miss a show. Joris, again, thank you so much for being on the show today.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Absolute
Hope the people
pleasure.
hear that.
Yeah, I also hope so. And that is it from us today, guys. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.